the magic and fairy lights falls onto the city of Strasbourg. And now we are at the Notre Dame Christmas market. This one is a pretty small one. I actually don't know where the bigger one is or if this is it. So we're just exploring around, definitely going to pick up a snack or two. Red wine, rouge arrow. In a cup. All right, so I just bought the raspberry hot wine. I think it's called Rouge Aromatiste Framboise. I'm gonna try it. Wow, that is actually really good. I've had mulled wine before, but it was bitter. I found it bitter, but this one is pretty good. So I'm not sure if it's because it's raspberry or they put extra sugar in it, or sugar in it, or if there's even sugar with it traditionally. But wow, this one's good. Oh, this cup is €1. And I think if you return it, you get your euro back. Now we bought bretzels. I believe that's a traditional type of Christmas market or Alsace Christmas market snack. So they look like this. Mine is a original or plain bretzel, and Darwin's is
a beignet bretzel.
Yeah, which is it's like a donut almost. Yeah. It's like powdered. It's coated with powdered sugar, and mine is with just regular sesame.
No, that's salt.
What is that?
That's salt.
Or like, is that salt?
Yeah.
They're really large salt. All right, so here we go. Me first. Yeah, that is salt. It's definitely softer than a regular pretzel.
Oh, it is?
But
wow.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if that's just because back home we don't do it right. Not sure. But yeah, it's softer than I remember it to be. Right.
It's soft. It's not as fluffy as a regular beignet, so it is. It's actually
more dense.
Yeah, it's a more actually like bread and beignet together.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
That's it though. I don't want to lose my appetite.
I'm snacking in between now and dinner. Say hi. Hi. Strasbourg must have the world record for the amount of Christmas markets in this little city. Not only do they have one, not two, not just three, but 11 Christmas markets in town. There are 5 main markets and the rest are mini Christmas markets. The one behind me and the one that we're going to check out next is Place Gutenberg. That Christmas market at Place Gutenberg, very different. The food options are different from any other Christmas markets. that I've seen so far, the food options are mainly Middle Eastern, and most of it is Libyan food. Very refreshing change of pace to a Christmas market. And now we are here at Place Kleber. I hope I'm saying that right. But wow, look at this tree. We're gonna go ahead and check out the Christmas market here. Place Kleber actually doesn't have a Christmas market. It does have a few stalls, but it's more of a hangout or a meeting point. And now we're having dinner. I ordered tarte flambée. Another specialty of the area. And of course, while in the Alsace region, you have to order wine. This one over here is beer with lemonade, which is, it's called panache. Had a comment that maybe it's pale ale as the base of the beer, but Darwin says no. For those of you who are watching that are familiar with Coors Light, he's thinking that this is the base for that, like that type of beer, and we're actually not familiar with that is. But for any of you guys watching out there that knows what Coors Light is like, if you mix in lemonade, holy wow, this is really good. Now I'm going to try the tarte flambée. Or in French, it's called flammacouche. So it's pretty much a really flat bread with a base of creme fraiche, bacon, and onion. And then I got a special one with a slab of goat cheese and a drizzle of honey on top. So So, really can't taste the bacon. It's just sort of there for texture. So is the onion. That goat cheese and honey, it really bumps up the flavor a notch. And of course, I ordered dessert. Alright, I'm going to try the Kugelhof. So, Kugelhof is traditional to this area in Alsace, but we got the iced Kugelhof, which is basically in the shape of a regular Kugelhof cake. Actually, the base of it, I don't know if you guys can see that, has sort of like a thin layer of breading on the base, and then the rest is ice cream, but the flavor very much has brandy in it, and there's a few raisins in there. You can definitely get used to it because the brandy is so strong. You just sort of forget what it is and you just keep eating it. It's really strong, the brandy. And there's some sauce around it, but that yellow sauce, I just don't know what it is actually. There's the raisin. It's very good though. Back at the hotel at a decent hour. And our dinner was very lovely. Today has been such a 360 departure from the disaster that was yesterday. It totally made up coming here and going through all that stress. But, you know, I had certain expectations coming here in Strasbourg, and I have to say it has met it above and beyond. It is so festive here. It almost doesn't look real. Together with the architecture, I mean, it looks like you landed in a middle of a Hansel and Gretel type of fairy tale. From the decorations, from the food, the gingerbreads, the pastries, the chocolates. It's like, what in the world? Is this real? Is this place real? But it is so real. There are people who live here. I mean, again, just from breakfast alone, they were all locals going in and out of there. And wow, I really should have brushed up on the little French I know because they are all very nice, I want to say. First off, they make a huge effort to help you out, even if it's through sign language, to communicate. So I completely appreciate that. I found people here to be very helpful. But I mean, I love desserts, love them. And I'm even overwhelmed. Every other building is a patisserie or some kind of chocolatier. So I'm sort of just putting that in the back of my mind, all that information, all those places, and we'll definitely have to pick and choose because there's so much, so much. So I'm sort of going to just do a pick and mix kind of thing to bring home. We actually have another full day here because our plans to take the train to other places, making Strasbourg our home base, just totally fell through because of all the protests. So what we're gonna do is spend another full day here at Strasbourg. So we haven't, I think we've touched about half, but definitely not all. So that's what we're going to do for the next full day. Plus today we really just tried to familiarize ourselves to the place. We don't even know what we saw, like Place Kleber or Place Kleber. I'm not sure what the significance of that area is, or the buildings that we saw. I'm sure some of those has really historical significance. So we are going to try and explore the historical importance of the city, aside from having one of the oldest, if not the oldest, Christmas market in the world. So be sure to click that subscribe button below so you guys find out if we do get to the Christkindl market, as well as discover other places within Strasbourg with us, and of course the food. And don't forget to click that like button below in support of this video, which, by the way, I forgot. I've seen one or two other vloggers in the area, or I've run into them, but we had an audience on one of our vlogging stops. A couple of kids were very curious in what we were doing, and so sort of engaged with them. So if you do see me out there vlogging, please do come up, say hello, have a chat with me. So from my mind's eye to yours, definitely more to come. Thanks for watching.